Welcome back to Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists. This week on the show, the legendary voiceover cast of a animated family comedy celebrating its 35th anniversary joins us in the studio. That's right, we're talking to the character voices of the Stanwells.
At the Stanwells, these actors put on a lot of different hats and a lot of different voices. Each of them play multiple characters in the show, so we talked to them about the process.
So gather around the table, Sunday night, let's listen in.
Well, it's just like a Monday, seeing all you guys in here.
Who let all these dogs in the house?
Come on.
I'm really glad they let me to come in and not be on Zoom this time.
Whoa! That was a rough season.
That was a rough
That's a rough
season.
season.
And also, weirdly, I'm the only one who's been asked to stay on Zoom and stay at home. And you guys are allowed to go back in. And I don't understand why. It's probably those stupid fucking writers.
It's because you didn't get vaccinated.
Oh, you think that's the reason?
I think that was most of it, yeah.
I think it's the writers. They've been going for me.
Almost
But I-
positive.
Don't get this guy started on the writers. He's got a lot to say about him, and
He really do.
and believe me, during the strike, I had to unfollow you on Facebook because I couldn't handle what you were saying.
Well, they want to know behind the scenes of what it's like. And I like them. I like the writers. I like them. But this is the relationship we have. They like an antagonistic vibe, you know?
Yeah, people love to work with an antagonist.
Yeah. Boy, you could just tell by the way we are hanging out and being together today that we have been working together for years.
Yeah.
We didn't even skip a beat. We just got right into the drama.
We got
Yeah.
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
No, we did
My
not.
God.
Oh my gosh.
my
No
fuck.
intros,
Oh my
just
God.
drama.
People don't know these voices.
Our real voices?
No,
Yeah.
real
Oh,
voices.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Some of us put it on, some of us don't.
Sure.
Well, why don't we follow the orders? Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves, okay?
Go in
Let's
call
do it.
sheet order.
Ooh, more drama.
Yeah.
Okay, so
can.
number one on the call sheet. 3, 2, 1. Number one on the call sheet will speak up. 3, 2, 1. Hi, my name is.
Kind of interesting how that's kind of interesting.
You
Interesting
knew
how
we
you
knew.
set yourself up.
Interesting how
And
that
you
turned
made
out.
it like we're gonna guess for a second, then
Yeah.
maybe we're worthy.
Well, I thought maybe somebody would jump in. Maybe
That was
somebody
fun.
would go for a mutiny. And we
I
could
thought
have
maybe
a
there
little back and forth.
might have been an announcement.
Yeah.
A changing of the guard.
Changing of the guard.
I was looking around.
Oh, you guys would love a changing of the guard ceremony, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you?
I'd absolutely
Well,
love it.
you're not going to get me yet. You're not going to get me yet, 2 through 5. We are so excited.
Sucks to hear. I see it every day. Sucks to hear it out loud.
I don't know who that was worse for, 2 or 5.
As 5, it was worse for 5.
Anyway, my name is Jennifer Jacobson. I have been working on this show since the very beginning, so 36 gosh darn years ago. And I play every little boy on the show. So I play Melvin the scientist. I also play Little Rat Dog, the bad boy of the show, and just countless others. Many of Melvin's friends, many of Rat Dog's friends.
Crazy that you're first on the call sheet a little bit for playing all the little boys.
Well,
But it
there's
was a power
so
move.
many
so
little
many in the
boys.
town.
So many
I also
little
think
boys.
it
Well,
was
Melvin's our Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah, and there was obviously a merchandise push, and I don't want to get into this. We can get into this a little bit, but once Melvin started showing up on lunchboxes, that kind of pivoted the entire show. Skateboards,
backwards hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my manager's really mean, so that's a lot of why a lot of this is happening. He's kind of a bull in a.
I've been trying to get a mean manager, and I go, I'm going to fire you, and my manager goes, go ahead, and then I'm like, oh, if you were mean, it would be easier.
Kind of checkmate, right?
They say that in voiceover. They say the meaner the manager, the bigger the script.
That's exactly what they
That's
say.
exactly what they
Meaner
say.
the manager,
the bigger the script.
Well, number 2, sound off.
I'm Robert Tasmanian Devil Alianda. Robert Tasmanian Devil Alianda.
One more time for the people in the back.
Robert Tasmanian Devil Alianda.
It's awesome. Your name sounds like a word search.
Absolutely. Hey, and one day it might be on Jeopardy. It might be on the New York Times cross puzzle. Wait, it already has been.
Oh, name drop.
That sounds
The
like
puzzle
number
drop.
2.
Yeah.
I, of course, play I'm the daddy. Yikes. Play the dad. I play a lot of the bar patrons.
Say the dad's name, for Christ's sakes.
Come on.
Say it.
Don't be embarrassed.
They know
Iconic.
it.
know
They
Time
know it.
Magazine's number 10 most influential dad figures in television history.
Big Greg.
Big Greg.
Big
Stanwell.
You're the face
Big
of
Greg
Father's Day.
Stanwell.
Stanwell.
Yeah.
Big Greg Stanwell.
Greg. Big Greg Stanwell. Big Greg Stanwell. And you're so good in it.
Yikes.
Exactly.
Wait,
Exactly.
I don't think people get to see it on camera. We get to see your face do it. Can you do it again?
You know what's so funny too? You have this incredible work. When I watched Bradley Cooper in Maestro B. Leonard Bernstein with the conductor work, I said he did not follow Leonard Bernstein. He followed Tasmanian Devil Alianda using a microphone because you're so effortless with the way you move it in and out for the levels. Yeah.
Well, I like to self-mix.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why I got the job 35 years ago. So it was really good at self-editing.
Your cutoffs are crazy.
You're really good.
One-stop shop.
Your voice got lower and the mic got farther away.
I'm a pro. I'm
Yeah.
a pro. Number 2 on the call sheet. It's a tough burden to bear, but playing the dad, playing a lot of drunks and higher authority figures, cops, politicians, mayors.
Yeah.
You can tell when Taz is in the studio. Can I call you Taz?
Of course.
I don't know why I asked. I've been doing it for years. You can tell when Taz is in the studio because the engineers fucking love Taz.
Well, because they get to take the day off because I'm doing their goddamn work.
They're
for
playing
them.
Texas Hold'em in the bathroom. Why in the bathroom? I don't know.
They all say, "Oh, sweet! Now we get to play Texas Hold'em."
I was there
They
once
run
in
to
the
the bathroom.
90s, and he walked in, and then I saw 9 people go, "Oh, can't wait to get to the bathroom." And I said, "What is happening here?" And I didn't know. And then they told me they're playing Hold'em in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I will say also that I think they love you because of your signature razzes. Your Tasma razzes.
You
Your
Tasma Raz.
Come on.
You
on, give
razz
us a
everybody.
razz.
Everybody's gonna expect a razz when they see me.
Come
I
on,
like
no,
to
I'm
put that-
sorry. I'm
I
sorry
like to
for
keep that in
blowing
the
your
office.
secret.
Yeah.
We're blowing your secret.
Uh-huh.
But they
Give us a raz.
giggle like little girls when you razz them.
Okay, I'll razz you.
Okay.
All you've
here
done
we
is say
go.
what I've said.
Huh?
All you've done is said what I said.
What are you talking about?
Anytime I said something kind of funny, you just repeated it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's Taz!
That's a razz.
That's our Tasma Raz.
That's
So,
a razz
the thing
for
about my
Taz.
razzes is that they're real and they hurt.
And
They
they
might
are
actually
mean.
make you think. They might make you
They
think.
are
Yeah.
mean.
Yeah.
And
That
they
clip
might,
went so viral when you razzed Letterman.
I said you're not gonna age well.
Yeah.
And it was mean
It
and
was so
funny.
mean.
That's a razz.
I also like where you go after the Raz. That's kind of exciting.
yeah, you go somewhere else.
Yeah, you like see the dead.
Well, it settles it in. It's like concrete. It gets harder over time.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Oh, I know that.
You know, concrete gets harder over time. It's technically living.
I'll tell you who gets harder over time. Number 3.
Yikes.
Yikes. Every time you say it, it's like cha-ching, $50 in the bank.
It's true.
You can smell the money.
Hi guys, I'm number 3. My name is Bernie Donovan, and I, of course, play the mother figure, the lovely wife.
My sweetheart.
Yeah. Yes, I love it so much. Of course, I play the mother, Marigold Stanwell, who is always up to her neck in problems that her husband and kids bring up.
Say the line. Say the damn line.
No, I'm not gonna say the line.
Say the damn line.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to say
They
the
made
line.
me say the damn line.
Okay, I'll say the line. Oh, you kids.
It's good because you forget what it is because it's nothing special.
Well, but 30.
It's nothing
Take
special.
yourself back to 35 years ago. That was revolutionary.
That was
Oh,
revolutionary.
you kids. Oh, my husband.
Because no one had really gone after wives in that way at that time.
Yeah.
Like
They
we
were
weren't-
safe back then.
Well, yeah, we have gotten some complaints recently, probably in the last 20 years of the show being on that. It's a little pejorative. It's a little stereotypical of the woman I play, and having a man do the voice is a little much, but
And that's
But
not
you-
on you. That's on the writers. That's on the writers.
Okay.
Classic 4. But I'll say this: as women have evolved, so has our show. You know,
Absolutely.
And you could tell old guard to new guard based off of your agency. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting.
Well, yeah, I've tried to develop her as much as I am allowed to, and over the years, she's gotten a lot more, I would say, 3-dimensional. I mean, at the
Yeah,
beginning,
you're the only character in the show that's
3D.
that's a clay sculpture.
yeah,
and that's so we could
literally-
see your ass back in
yeah,
the day.
so literally, and still now, it's more about the figure that they're trying to illuminate
Yeah.
against all the 2D figures.
but it's
So
awesome.
it's more of a horny thing above all else. It's not.
yeah, it's more of a horny thing.
But now it's like your brain.
And this might affect a lot of people learning that the mom that they've kind of fantasized and infantilized for years and years and years actually played by a man. By a man.
That's a big complaint the show's gotten overall, is that we've affected learning.
Yeah. Well, all those mothers in the 90s, they did that. The ad council tried to stop us. They said it's making people dumber.
It's brain rot. It's brain
It's
rot.
brain
Brain
rot.
rot.
Well, there was, of course, that famous episode that we got sued for because the writers, they're dogs, they're rascals. They tried to play a little prank where they taught math essentially wrong in the show. They put
Yeah.
up problems on the chalkboard that were essentially wrong. 2 + 2 = 7 and the like. And kids started mouthing off about that because they thought it was cool.
And so teachers try to sue us, which is an insane concept. But
Yeah, they
good
all
for
banded
them.
together.
Good for them.
That's why you have a union. They really knew what they were doing.
Protected us, for
It-
sure.
yeah, our union and the teachers' union, I was saying. That's why they have a
Oh,
union.
sorry. Yeah, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Our
But-
union really helped us at that time.
The teachers' union versus IATSE was a crazy
Unions
thing.
don't normally sue each other.
No.
They usually try to.
Can you believe when we started the show, there wasn't the idea of a union?
Yes.
Wow.
No
Yeah,
idea.
it's
of a
just
union.
it's just white.
Workers hadn't
crazy.
figured it out yet.
Yeah,
which
we were
is
just
insane.
doing it because we loved it.
Yeah.
And
We're
we
just
really
there.
opened the door for everyone like working in steel mills who were like, you know what? Those guys are doing it. We should do it too.
Those
Yeah.
silly voice people are doing it. Why don't we get together? and do
Anybody
Yeah.
can do it.
100%.
Exactly.
Anybody
Anybody
can
can
do
do it. Speaking of something anybody can do, I'm number 4 on the call sheet. I'm Barry Hawkins. Great to see us. You guys also know
The
me as
Hawk.
you guys know me as Jazz too, Barry Jazz Hawkins, and I play a lot of characters on the show, or used to. I used to play some really amazing characters that have been given to people whose skin color it works better for.
It makes sense.
It's good.
It makes
Do you
sense.
ever miss playing Madagascar, Dave?
Yeah, I miss him every day.
Will you do the voice one time for us?
I certainly can't.
You signed.
So let's
No,
be
you
clear.
signed. You are not allowed.
So I won't be doing Madagascar Dave today.
No.
I won't be doing Inuit Tim. And I'm not even going to be doing Glasgow Gary because for some reason the Scottish people are so offended that I'm not even allowed to do Glasgow Gary. But it's okay because I still play a lot of really cool people on the show. I play Mippy, which is the baby who says goo and ga. And I also play I think 15 of we call them oneers, you know, the guys that have one voice, kind of the Ow My Leg from SpongeBob, the people that scream.
You're the jack of all trades,
Yeah.
master of a couple old ones that got switched over.
Yeah. And I play the evil guy. I play
The
crazy,
antagonist.
crazy Mr. Crawfish, and he's
always
so
collecting rent.
he's collecting rent. Yeah.
He's
And
always
it's good.
collecting rent.
My-
Every month he collects this rent.
Every single month.
Constantly collecting the rent.
It's crazy, but it's good because it has made my load a little lighter, which is why I don't get to come in person. But it has allowed me to explore my main passion, which is going to Dodgers games and talking about the Dodgers and just loving the Dodgers. It's kind of my personality now. It's kind of what I'm up to.
Yeah. Do they love you back?
They're going to.
Hey,
They
man.
haven't gotten you to throw a ball or anything like that? I've thrown a
No,
ball for the Dodgers.
they've let me catch a ball, which I think that's
You get
everybody's allowed.
catching the first pitch is a
Yeah.
lot less glamorous. They don't tell anybody who's catching it.
They put me under that big helmet. It was too much. I want to throw it. I'm gonna throw it. I thought maybe this is a good audition, and so we'll see. I mean, it's good. I got a box. I have a box. If you guys want to come.
Congratulations, by the awesome, by the way, on winning smallest set in Hollywood.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
That's a huge award.
Smallest
Yeah.
hit. Head. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I got smallest head.
And
yeah,
BuzzFeed buried that, man.
I know.
It was awesome.
Crazy how BuzzFeed buried that story.
It's so crazy.
Buried
Not
it.
what it comes
They
It's so
buried it,
crazy.
my guy.
And it's so funny because everybody else on there were literal babies. It was me and then a bunch of babies in movies. So it felt really good.
Yeah.
Young Sheldon guy, he's a kid.
He's a kid. Yeah, he's a kid. He's
Now?
Yeah.
Now
He's a kid.
How the time turns. Hey guys,
Don't even
what's
get me
up?
started.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
okay, please. Number one, move aside for 5. Hey,
Here we go.
Okay.
What's going on?
Crowd favorite, number 5.
Listen,
Crowd
I
favorite,
come
number
in
5.
once every 2 months. These guys forget who I am all the time. But I'm at the holiday party. Kapow, chow, chow, pow. My name is Paul Gray. And I play asshole.
the dog.
You play asshole the dog. Head in the shape of a football, British accent.
He's a speaking dog, and he is so funny.
Yeah. And did you say I have a British accent?
Yeah. Head in
Yes.
the shape of a football, British accent.
Yeah, I play asshole. And what's crazy is I only have a job here today. I was supposed to come on as a co-star one time because it was the episode season 1, if you guys remember, when asshole.
Hold on, let me try.
Hold on, let me try.
It's just such a shame.
Let's just-
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, season 1, asshole got into some gummies, and he was able to talk, right? And the audience loved that so much that they bring me back now, and I
We
get
built
to,
it into the credits of the show that you see asshole taking the gummies every episode now, so it makes sense. why
We
he's
do
talking.
the asshole gummy gag. It's like how many at the end of the credits.
Yeah.
How many different ways is he gonna eat the gummies?
I love the gummy asshole gag.
You know, it's funny. I know some of the executive producers were telling me that now there's all sorts of different types of gummies, melatonin gummies and vitamin gummies, and asshole gummies are its own thing, and it's been a huge SEO problem for the character.
for asshole gummies. Well, you're telling me.
Yeah. And the gummies they used to sell with the weird thick blue color.
Yeah, they got in a lot of trouble. The show did because they started saying asshole gummies, and people got confused. They thought it was gummies to help your asshole.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out like that.
To be fair, those two words together don't really mean anything to me.
No.
Asshole
Asshole
gummies.
They
Asshole
mean something
gummy.
to me. It's
What
my
is that?
livelihood. Okay, number 1. So
Okay,
let's just yeah.
Sorry, number 5.
No, it's okay. But my God, I'm so excited to be here with you all today because I mean, how many episodes? How many?
It's gotta be.
Hold on, let me think.
Okay.
Hold on, let me think.
I think if it's 30 in a season and it's 35 seasons, they'll do the math, but that's it.
They'll do the math.
You got it?
Sorry, I was just taking a second.
Yeah.
I was just counting to 10.
Okay, for yourself. You were okay. Yeah.
But my God, we've done so many episodes. I want to say it was like we've done at least 20 Halloween episodes.
And we are just like a big family behind the scenes too. I mean, it's so fun working with you guys all the time. I have so much fun. I mean, playing your little wifey is so fun.
It's
Blast.
and you guys have undeniable
It
chemistry
is
on the
electric.
It's really fun.
They don't say that about voice actors enough. That when you put them in a room together, you really see these characters jump off the screen.
Well, we still do all the episodes together. I'm on Zoom, but we still do all the episodes
I
together.
think that's what makes it special. I think
Yeah.
we were the first adult cartoon to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're the last one to do it.
Yeah.
For sure.
The
Yeah.
only one,
Yeah, we're
almost.
the only one
Yeah.
still to do
Yeah.
it.
Can I? Oh, go ahead, please.
Can I?
Well,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, then I will.
Could we?
Go ahead.
Could we?
Could we?
Here's what I
Well-
want to ask.
It's up to anybody.
Okay. And
It's anybody.
I'm gonna
Well,
try.
And can you?
What if he did?
And why not?
And what if I do right now?
Balls in the air.
Hey, ho. Oh, sorry. I'm getting into character.
Well, what if you did?
And I'm going to. So my question is, did you guys imagine 35 years ago you'd be sitting here? If we were to go back 35 years ago, what would that person say they thought their career was going to be?
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Huge. Mm.
For me, young 25-year-old upstart coming straight out of Northwestern University, and just scared, worried, serving, And I said, I hope I get a paycheck. And then I got it. And so
Low expectations.
yeah.
You hit the bar really fast.
Yeah. So
Really
I'm happy.
interesting backstory.
I'm happy where I'm at.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, from
what if?
What have you?
Anybody?
And what if?
you wanna?
And can you?
Hey,
It
could
is
I?
Available.
Well,
Fully
eh,
available.
So for me, what the shock was, I just never knew I would receive the type of mail that I receive, the type of people talking to me, and the way they talk to me is very, very sexualized. I had to set up a PO box just to kind of filter all the kind of letters I was getting, and because Bernie can be Bernadette, people think I'm a woman a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And it's nothing wrong with that. It's just I'm really getting the experience of having a mom voice on TV. You get a lot of weird mail and a lot of weird things. Yeah. So yeah.
What do you do after you get the weird mail? Do you have like a cool down process, or how do you deal with
So
it?
yeah, I cool down. I for sure cool down. I get really flustered and weird, and it's a lot of strange personal details that they start learning about me. So my process is go sit in my pool for an hour and a half. And
Good for
record
you.
the third one.
Nice. Well, it makes sense. They did a poll recently, and your character is the number one character that prisoners get tattooed on their body. No one knows why. They're trying to figure it out. It's some sort of code. They won't tell anybody.
BuzzFeed buried that too.
Yeah. I have a direct subscription to the BuzzFeed website.
So you get past.
It's
I
a
know
little hack.
everything they're
It's
burying.
$6 a month, right?
It's $6.
And it's the same
It's
exact
Buzz-
content that they put on
Yeah.
YouTube for free just earlier.
Yeah, it's BuzzFeed Extra Buzz. I get the extra buzz, and
That's
it's worth
so
it
awesome
to pay
that you're
more.
getting it early.
I'm getting everything at BuzzFeed early. I can't wait for you guys to see next month. They turned Mochi into different pandas, and it's going to blow the world up.
It's crazy. It's gonna blow the world up.
Gonna blow the world up.
Gonna blow the world
Fermentation
up.
of the mochi.
The world is gonna
It's gonna be
pop
crazy.
right open.
When you see that this Mochi looks like a panda, it's going to blow the world up.
Damn. But don't you wish you would get paid for every time someone got a tattoo of you?
I really wish I would get paid
or
for
if you
every
got
time.
paid for a meme that was used of you.
Oh,
Asshole is
God.
used
All
of
of us.
every
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
sure you'd love that meme payout.
Yeah, and Stanwell No Context, huge Twitter account. We don't see any of it.
Stanwell, no context.
see
Oh,
any
the
of it.
meme.
I was talking to Dave Grohl earlier.
Yeah.
I know
You
Dave.
guys are good
Oh,
friends.
Yeah,
huh?
he did a voice on the show, and
He's a good
we were
guy.
talking, and I was just like, man, it's got to be so weird seeing Nirvana shirts everywhere you go.
Yeah.
And he said, it's got to be so weird seeing Yikes shirts wherever you go.
Yeah.
And it's true. It's true. And I never imagined 35 years ago I'd be walking around a mall and seeing a bunch of youths wearing a shirt with a man whose voice is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
it's
you,
crazy.
it's Halloween time and you're seeing your character everywhere.
The
you
Halloween
freaking
version
go.
of your yikes is bone chilling to me.
Yeah, it's really scary.
They come into your door. You know, they're dressed like your voice, and they're coming to your door.
Now, question: do you ever get noticed? Do you ever get noticed for the work that you do, or do you have to try to talk to them and try to get noticed? I mean, are you going out saying that's
Well,
my voice?
besides Yikes, all my character voices are so different than my own voice. I'm often not recognized. You know, because this is not how Big Greg sounds. How I'm talking right now.
No.
For sure.
Of course.
No.
Yeah. The only thing that's close to my voice is Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, loved that one. That was a special one.
And
Got
you're-
through that one.
I love the.
So I get to float through life completely unknown, which is nice. for the
Don't
most
you
part.
ever want to get noticed? I mean,
No.
your ego is so inflated. I don't know if you ever want to get noticed.
No, well, I get noticed for other things like being a famous chef.
Right? I forgot.
Let's talk about your ghost
Right.
kitchen.
How many minutes? Hey, how many minutes were we in
Let's
till we talked
talk
about
about
his
your
ghost
ghost
kitchen?
kitchen.
Did you guys have a bet?
How many minutes?
It's
We
a
had
good
a
ghost
bet.
kitchen.
So
We
it's
had a-
20. All right, we're at 23.52.
There wasn't a bet, was there?
There was a
There was a bet.
I made $50 just
Yeah.
now. Everybody,
I better go to
Hey,
the bar.
Oh, that's your other character.
Yeah. Fat Dave. Big Greg.
Big Greg, Fat Dave.
I better go to the bar.
It's best. Your ghost kitchen's best fucking pizza with no you. Best fucking pizza, right?
Well, the asterisk, there was already a restaurant called F asterisk CKING, so I just had to go. No, you. Yeah.
It's incredible.
Have
You're
you
a
guys
incredible
tried?
chef.
Have you guys ordered it to your house?
I tried. It gave me a burger. It was weird. I ordered a pizza and a burger showed up.
Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I got a hot dog, which wasn't on the menu.
So this is a known problem.
Yeah, sometimes people order a pizza and I just make a burger.
You're the one in the ghost kitchen.
I'm the chef.
So is it a dyslexia thing where you read it wrong, or you go, no, that's wrong, I'm
I
gonna
know
make a
what you
burger?
need. Papa knows.
I got a note that said "nice try."
I got a bottle of Wellbutrin,
I know what you need.
and that's true.
What did you get?
A note that says "nice try."
Yeah, nice try.
Okay.
Classic razzmatazz. That's
Nice try.
Razzmatazz.
Razzmatazz.
Nice try. Why do you keep trying?
I'm not trying.
You are so funny when you want to be. You are
Drop it.
You are so silly.
dropping?
Drop it.
This is
What
so
am I
funny and
dropping?
silly.
Take the hat off. You don't even. It's like new. That's a new thing.
What's new?
That's a new thing.
I can't wait for Ohtani to join the Dodgers.
Oh no.
Huge record deal.
That's so recent. That's such recent news.
I also love Kike Hernandez, who's a little older. It's different. This is me.
Hold on. Turn your hat around. There's a tag on it. You gotta take that off. You just
I
bought
can
that
buy
today.
a new hat.
You just bought it today.
That doesn't matter. I can like something and buy a new version of it.
So taboo question for the
Okay.
group. Have you guys looked at all the weird porn that they're making about us?
I was going to talk
Oh
about
yeah.
Oh, you boys. Oh, my
God.
son.
I mean, I hate to say it. Does it for me.
Hey,
I'm so sorry.
The little
so
boy.
sorry.
It
Your
does it for
voice
you.
is the little boy does it
it
for
gets you off.
What is it?
I really wish it didn't work. You guys, I really wish it didn't work. It is a thing of, when you're looking at the mirror and you're like, I wonder what it would look like if I and me got together.
Yeah.
It's another extension of that again. I really wish it were anything else.
I wish the guys playing my characters had bigger thingies.
Well, it's crazy because it's really just up to the artist.
It really is.
It's not like it's canon or.
It just feels
anything like
personal.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They always got little thingies.
And not everybody's keeping track of who does the voices for everybody. Like,
Right,
you'd
but it
have
feels
to go
personal for
deep
me.
into the wiki or something.
I mean,
Yeah,
there was
so-
that whole season where we all switched voices.
Yeah.
A whole season.
32,
God.
32.
And that was actually truthfully because the writers accidentally did a find replace for all the characters and we all recorded the wrong voiceover lines.
and we
It
go
was
through
truly
these things fast.
who's on first at the studio.
It was.
It was a full Claire.
Yeah.
They had you playing my part as the
really good.
and
Yeah.
And
Boys will be boys. The kids will be boys.
And for the
Kids will be
listeners at
boys.
home who can't see this, the mic work on Tasmanian Devil Eliando, he gets tighter and closer for the female voice. He's rolling it.
Boys will be boys.
He's rolling it like a rolling
He's
pin.
rolling it like it's pizza.
And honestly, I was a little disappointed because you were kind of the one that came up with "boys will be boys," and now I have to use it all the time.
Sometimes things stick. Sometimes things stick.
Boys will be boys.
Whoever made the animation of asshole eating his own asshole, well done.
Yeah, for me, it's crazy. I mean, they body dysmorph my woman so.
You can say
much.
breasts.
They make my breasts bigger than the body and my
Right.
ass ginormous. They put me in music videos. They kind of change the body, and for me, it's kind of crazy to see. I mean, this is a buxom lady.
Yeah. You got to wonder about the back problems and whatnot. But anyway, what I want to know from you guys, is, do you guys have any wild improvised lines that you love, that you're sort of riffing, you were sort of going off the cuff?
Improv is hard, right, in this because they can cut you. They have full control, and they are literally actively placing our audio. And so there's so many people that can say no to it. But I've got a couple in.
Yeah.
Any off the top? of your
Any
head?
ones that you can say? Or
Yeah, there was one guy in season 24, episode 14, when Milton got the town statue, made it come to life with kind of some robot devices, and then it ended up winning a mayor position.
Yeah.
I
He
played.
won the mayor, yeah.
Yeah, I played the aide to the statue, and I remember thinking, this would be really funny if they said something about this statue, and so I said, I don't think this is going the way you think it would, and they used it, and I'm
Sure, that wasn't a written line.
sure.
That feels so written.
It feels really written. Maybe
Feels like
contextual.
this isn't the plot we expect. Like it felt.
It's been so many episodes, but I vividly remember thinking I knocked this out of the park, and then I saw it. So maybe that's it. You know, I don't know. You know, does Clayton Kershaw improvise his hits?
Bro,
I
drop
love the Dodgers.
You love the Dodgers. I love when the boys, I actually got a few new plot lines in because I improvised Melvin saying, my beakers and vials. And so then all of a sudden we had a plot line where he was the lead scientist on a vaccine trial for a new disease in the show. And so it gave me a lot of extra work, paid for my second house in Ojai.
I
It was
love
really
that.
cool that you opened up that storyline. That was really
I
fun.
It
abstained.
was awesome for everybody.
Thanks. I had a
They were
great time.
very, because I felt like you did that, or if correct me if I'm wrong, but you improvised that in a completely different episode, and they used it, that idea that beakers and vials
Yeah.
It
would,
was a
Picked
drag
it
and
up,
drop.
dropped
It was
it
a
down.
Drag and drop.
drop.
They said, you know what, that's not good for here, but that's good for here.
yeah, and that's what they can do with this VO stuff. They can drag from anywhere, anytime, ever.
The
and-
technology is incredible.
I mean, AI, we haven't even talked about AI, but let's keep on going on this.
What they do, what they do,
Amazing.
But we
Let's
haven't
not.
even
And
talked
let's
about
Technology
no, let's not.
is amazing.
what they do with these
But let's
computers.
not.
I am.
The drag and
No.
drop, simple drag and
It's
drop feature.
insane with
I found out
microphones.
I have a folder on Dropbox of just asshole barking. What they can do.
You know, it's actually tough because they can string the words together in a way that makes it sound like you said something bad.
I've tried to drag and drop pictures into emails. Can't do it. What they're doing with voices, amazing.
Can you drag it to the desktop?
I thought it was on the desktop.
Okay,
Where
so
is it?
if it's on the desktop, you can drag it into an email.
Yeah.
in the words of obese John, is it in the cloud?
I love that
Is it
episode.
in the cloud?
That was incredible.
I love.
Looking for his lost kite.
yeah.
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 I had a question. We've had so many incredible guest stars on the show over the past 35 years. And of course, we're recording with them live. Does anyone have a memory of a guest star that was memorable?
I loved when Tim Burton's tiny voice got on our show for just a little bit. That was so special to me because it was so
Unforgettable, yeah.
different than anything I'd ever heard. He was
Yeah.
trying to be so weird and freaky.
Yeah.
It was so fun. I actually brought the clip if you guys want to play it.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah, let's play.
You
it.
brought
this-
on the flash drive. Yeah, yeah.
I brought it on the flash drive. Let me just plug it in.
How do you do that? Amazing.
Okay.
Technology.
And yeah, I'll play it.
Now
And
drag
so
and
this
drop
is
her.
Tim Burton is playing our weird neighbor who just moved in, and we're trying to figure out where the property line actually is. Okay, and play.
Yeah, hello there, neighbor. Yeah, my name is Big Greg. Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, hello. I'm your neighbor.
Yes, put her there.
Yikes!
And that was the clip.
They also, it's funny about this show. They tag almost every scene with "yikes." Almost every
You're not
single
even
commercial
in the
break.
scene.
I mean, I even think they used it too much.
Yeah.
It's quite, it's quite a lot.
Yeah, we had Dua Lipa on the show.
She was so
She
good.
threw a cup at
She
my
was
head.
so funny.
She threw an
Oh,
actual cup
I didn't
at
know
your
that.
head.
Yeah, it
in
sucked.
real life.
It sucked.
Well,
and I
she-
came a little. But I'll say, great voice.
So why did she throw a cup at your head? And why did you come a little?
And why did it suck?
You're asking me too many.
You got
Yeah,
overloaded.
you did
3
it.
questions.
Because it's a cough.
Overloaded.
I'm
And
not
then it's
used
over.
to being in here. I come in here to bark and I leave. Okay?
You should see them with 3 lines.
Okay?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Well, let's play the clip. Let's play the clip where they actually use Dua Lipa. Okay?
Yeah.
And play.
Hey, it's a new neighbor. Hello.
Wow.
You've moved on the other side of the house.
Wow.
Hello.
This neighborhood is wonderful. I'm simply levitating.
Really cool. Yes, I'm Big Greg. I'm the father here.
Bark, bark. Bark.
I won't be working with him.
Excuse me, Mrs. Dua Lipa.
No, I don't like the way he looks,
Let's
and I
take it
don't
back.
like what he's doing,
Let's
and
take
I
it
won't
back.
be working with him.
You want to just try to?
I won't be doing anything else.
You sure? You don't
I
wanna
was
try
in
it again?
Barbie.
That was a really good take.
I like to have fun, and,
And-
I actually have a sense of humor, but this is not what I wanted to do today.
And that's the end of the clip. So I feel like the editors are getting lazy.
They're sort
By
of not
season 35,
listening
they're
anymore.
bare. So also just a quick correction. I forgot that Big Greg has a British accent.
Yeah, I told you it's
Totally.
not my speaking voice.
Yeah.
That's why I'm able to live in anonymity throughout the universe.
So
Yeah.
before that clip,
So
before
different.
that wasn't that
Yeah.
wasn't that weirdo.
That's so
director.
nice. You could probably order a coffee and no one knows.
all the time.
That's
all the
so
time. I'm
nice.
paying $6, $7, $8, $9 for coffees, and nobody's known who I am. It's perfect.
And all you'd have to do is go in the voice, and you'd probably get a couple dollars off.
Could I get a spot of tea?
Yikes! I bet you I'd be getting free stuff left and right. But I prefer
you
to be
won't
able
use
to move
it.
around the world.
You prefer to pay.
I prefer to pay.
That's so noble.
Because I can.
Yeah.
I can. I can.
You know, I try and get. It's tough because nobody really cares about the little boy voices in terms of free stuff allocation. I've tried to, get in with a cool group of guys at the park, and maybe I can sort of, because I've been doing. I've been trying to hang out. It's normal though. But I've been going into those speakers in the park where you talk into them and they go out the other side.
Of course.
I've been kind of hanging out and I've been saying Melvin lines into the speaker and then just watching as people run around going, "Where's Melvin?"
So you're going to a playground without a child,
By
talking
yourself.
into the playground to see if a kid will talk to you.
Okay, so basically everything I say sounds awful. Everything I say about my real life when I talk about. I wish I could play a woman.
Well, because here's the thing.
I wish I had picked women as my thing to learn how to do.
I wish we could.
None of us
switch.
picked this.
No.
It was a
This
job
is just what
35 years
I
ago.
just happen to sound like a little boy.
I appreciated when you tried to pivot and you did that CW pilot. You tried.
I tried.
And you were on camera. It is fun when one of us doesn't on camera.
Oh,
It's
on
fun.
camera
Yeah.
is
It's
fun.
very-
I didn't like
interesting.
that show. I'll be honest. I
This
didn't
is
like
show.
another.
It's just a bad
Oh,
show.
Raz.
The Bink. It was about a woman
The
hitting
Bink.
somebody with a baseball bat and murdering them accidentally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's just like
And then
there
the
was-
whole
the
show was
first
if
episode.
whose fault was it?
Yeah, what's manslaughter?
Well, I do want
Yeah.
to bring up. So that was the cold open. It's a true crime show. It wasn't about her. That's the cold open, and then they find her at the end of the episode. It's an episodic. So
But who is the bank?
the Bink is this woman named Jennifer Binkman who
Yes.
who solves crimes in an interesting way.
Am I just?
Exactly.
I'm so wrong. My gosh, I thought that was.
No, it's okay. But
Well,
How
it's
how
fine.
did I mix that up?
It's okay.
She solves the crimes in a bank.
It's great. I solved crimes in a bank,
it's okay.
and it
That
didn't.
didn't make sense.
And it didn't work. And it didn't work.
I think you were disgusted by it. You turned it off at the cold open.
Absolutely.
But that's not the show.
Immediately, yeah.
You should watch it.
But like
It's good.
anytime
So,
any of you,
What?
I'll try to. Yeah, I'll try and watch the show.
Watch the rest.
So there's two Binks. Or is
many
the Bink
Binks?
that I think the wrong Bink?
You explain
So-
what you think. You explain what you think.
And I'll tell you the truth.
let's go in
I don't know if
order.
I can handle the truth.
That was your character
That's
in
awesome.
in the show.
Yeah. Extremely large Ralph.
He was so good. He was my favorite. He went to jail for a long time.
Yeah, but they had to build a jail cell big enough for him.
And somehow asshole was there.
extremely large, he couldn't fit in a normal jail cell.
I played 40 construction
They
That was
workers
a
on that
4-episode arc.
Yeah, they spent a runtime of 120 minutes talking about how big
Yeah.
the
And
jail cell
Elton
was.
John as the contractor, I didn't buy it.
I didn't buy it. Well, at the time, those YouTube videos of people in third world countries building mansions out of clay
Yeah.
and soot and bamboo
Yeah.
were really big, so they thought we could maybe do that over the course of 4
You got to remember, this was 3 years ago. You got to remember.
It's a different
You gotta
time.
remember.
We've done
It was
600
different time.
episodes. since
Anyways,
that
I hate to
day.
be wrong about the Bink. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you so much. And yes, it was canceled, and so we don't have to
good.
But
talk
it's
about
like-
it too much. But
We have to support each other when we do other things outside the show, right? When you did that, you did the Ghost Kitchen.
Yeah.
You and your,
your MLM,
My MLM. Well, it's not an MLM. It is an opportunity for people to jump in and invest in themselves.
and I took that opportunity, and I lost $50,000.
Well,
so,
that shows your work ethic for me. That
Well,
shows
let's
your-
talk about it.
Okay.
It's a funhouse mirror for your home.
Yeah. So
Right?
what it does
Yeah,
is
let's
it
talk about it.
completely throws what you think about your body on its head and into a mirror. You can never look at yourself the same way again, and you never will.
Well,
Yeah.
I also want to remind everybody that it was a subscription service in which the mirror changed every other.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
and you would have to go get the mirror.
They did not bring the mirror to you.
You'd have
And
to.
it's tough. And then I
You
had
had
to
to
sell
change
this
it
to
out.
other women.
Yes.
I had to sell this to other women
Yes.
going, you have never experienced body dysmorphia like this before.
And did you know? So every month you're getting a new fun-sized mirror.
you're not getting, you're picking it up.
picking
Yeah,
it up.
and you have
Change
to
the
sell
language,
the one you
change the
already
language.
had
So, yeah, so
to
you-
somebody else.
to a new person.
to a
Yeah.
new person, and that's where they think it's a pyramid scheme. That's
and
where
I
the
think that. I
pyramids-
think that, to
you're
be
trying
clear.
to find, instead of people to invest in it, you're trying to find the person that you can always sell your mirror to.
Yes.
I think you
yes.
use your fame from the show to your advantage, and you take advantage of people.
Another rat.
Another rat.
Another
rat, guys.
huge
So
rat.
Hey, hey, did you guys see me in Quantum Leap?
No.
It was really fun.
The crime
No.
documentary?
No, the television show from the early 90s.
I keep getting them mixed up. How do I keep mixing these up?
What crime documentary?
Quantum Leap.
Crime doc?
Which one was that?
It's about that little girl named Quantum. Couldn't decide if she jumped or got pushed.
Quantum's Leap. Oh, yeah, I
Quantum's
remember this
Leap.
one.
Oh yeah, quantum
They
sleep.
couldn't decide. They didn't know.
They couldn't tell.
She just-
She was in the air. She was in the air. We just don't know how she got there.
She splat. There was a body at the bottom.
The Quantum Leap.
The quantum sleep.
There's only two options. She either jumped or got pushed.
But that's not what you were in.
That was
No, I
not
wasn't
what
in
you were
that.
in.
How do I keep mixing it up?
It's okay.
How do I keep
And we
mixing
can-
it up?
And we'll have a conversation.
I'm actually.
How do I keep mixing it up?
I'm not coming back next season.
What?
What?
I'm not coming back next season.
Where are you going?
No, your Razmit
Hold
has
on. Was this one of your classic Razes?
it. You
No,
got it.
this is- I've been sitting on this.
Is this one of your classic
No, I
Rasmus
just can't. I
tricks?
can't.
You can't what?
What?
Because of
For the audio listener,
honey,
he's pointing. He's pointing at.
I can't do it. I can't.
He's
do it.
pointing at his
I can't do
co-star.
it anymore.
I
can't
mean,
do it
we
anymore.
can-
I can't.
we
5,
can
6,
talk about
7, 8. I can't do it.
What about me drives you
I
crazy?
can't do it anymore.
What can't you do?
I can't be near this person.
Why? Why?
It's almost like we're really married, and I need a divorce.
Well, they say that about a lot of very, very like famous television couples that you go through. Get your hands.
Don't.
You didn't hit him.
I just acted
Look,
like
the ghost
Yeah,
kitchen's
yeah.
going really well. The ghost kitchen.
It can't be.
Really
It
well.
just can't
Just,
be.
It can't be.
can you tell us what's well for you?
well for a ghost kitchen.
I'm not hemorrhaging that much.
Yeah, so that's
Okay,
not
so
good.
you are in the red.
I'm in the red.
But not
it's
like
going
deep
well.
red.
Not deep.
We've
no.
just
Not
had to
deep red.
spend about 35 years next to each other because we do a lot of our scenes right next to each other because they need that feeling.
Yeah.
And there was a time where we really loved each other. There was
There
a
was.
time we'd vacation together, we'd
Yeah.
hang out, and
Wait, did you guys ever hook up?
for sure.
absolutely,
You guys did.
Oh.
so many times.
And is
Wait, was that
why-
around season 16 when there was that big theater cast party sleepover that we did and you guys disappeared for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was obvious. There was a big theater cast
So-
sleepover.
Nah,
that
I'm gonna go fuck my wife.
and I laughed and laughed and laughed and followed him.
I thought you
right
guys
in.
were just joking. I
Yeah.
thought you were joking about that.
Yeah. Joking.
Oh, you were joking. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Has anybody else here
We've never
hooked
hooked up
Yeah.
ever. And this didn't lead a major fallout when I found new love. When I-
Taz, no, you can't leave.
I already signed the documents. The computer has my voice.
You gave it to
You-
AI,
AI?
but I said we wouldn't talk about that yet.
Did you give it to AI too?
I gave my voice to AI too.
Wait, so you're quitting too?
I decided I need to move on. The Funhouse
I'm
mirror.
back.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, you're out?
But what
I'm
about the
in.
documents?
What about the documents? They can drag and drop those anywhere.
I don't know. You know a lot about technology. Can we undo it?
I actually know the opposite. I know less about it.
You know a little bit.
Well, from
The documents.
Surely the Dodgers have technology.
let me think about this. If I were Max Muncy, what would I do in this situation?
Okay, come on. Before we go, actually, last question I have. How do you guys feel about our show predicting? Before we go.
Before we go, where are you going?
Before,
before
Is
before I
everyone
quit-
quitting? Is
before
everyone
I
quitting?
quit- Before I quit.
I will be honest. I'm not quitting yet. But when I go, I am donating my voice to evil. And evil can do what they want with it. I have donated my body to evil forces, and they will proceed to use Melvin for whatever means they deem necessary.
Evil is that new non-profit, though, right?
Yes,
It's that
they
new
help
child-
little girls read.
Well, that's awesome.
Every
I'm really
woman,
excited.
Every woman is literate.
every woman is literate.
Every woman.
I just wanted to ask before we get into every woman is literate. Isn't it crazy how much our show has predicted about the future before it happened?
Let's get into it.
That's
I just
so
wanted to ask
crazy.
this before we left.
Crazy.
We predicted the two towers getting hit.
Yeah, we did.
We did predict
We
that.
predicted
I do feel like our
Multiple
writers
multiple
perhaps
times.
we predicted it 16 times exactly,
And we
then
finally
but
got it
one
right.
of them.
It almost felt like they got the idea from us because we predicted it so much.
3 of them we predicted after. We just kept putting it in.
We also predicted the show South Park.
Yes.
We did predict South
An
Park.
entire
We ran-
We had
yeah.
a show within our show.
Yeah.
That was about a group of kids who lived in a mountain town.
Oh, we
We ran
predicted.
basically 36 episodes of South Park within our show.
Yeah, it's called North Woods.
We predicted that guy would read La La Land instead of Moonlight.
Yeah, we
We
predicted
did.
the Oscar snafu of 2019.
Yeah.
The specifics of that are very funny.
And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have to watch the show to find out.
We predicted
Very
Flamin'
funny
Hot
2000.
Doritos. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
We predicted Flamin' Hot Doritos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'd combine those flavors in the factory.
Because Melvin lit the. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. We predicted a lot of Doritos that didn't happen before that happened.
We predicted we're still holding out. I think some of the Doritos we predicted are going to come to fruition, and we're going to find out.
I think we're gonna get soup Doritos. I think we're gonna get
think
them
we
one
will.
day.
Do you think there's any predictions that will come true? That some recurring themes in the show that might come
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Well, I do think the episode we did a year ago where they said milk is gonna start becoming sentient. I think that will happen.
There's a good chance of that happening.
There's a good chance of that
the way that
happening.
technology is moving, the speed at which technology is moving.
And it's so sad we won't see it in our lifetime. I do think it's going to take about 90 years, but I wish I could be there when it happens.
That's incredible.
I do think there's probably going to be a period where robot toilets learn how to do the whip and the nay-nay. I think that's going to happen.
I think Coke is going to own the moon. I really think that's going to
funny.
happen.
That's
Yeah.
going to
Coke
happen.
is definitely going to own the moon, and when they do,
Yeah.
people are going to be like, the Stanwells did it first. The Stanwells did it first.
yeah.
I think we all know the new Carson Daly is going to be Theo Vaughn.
I think we'd know that for
We
sure.
know that.
definitely
That
predicted
one's, I
that.
think, like right on the line.
That's
Yeah.
like right there. It's probably
Yeah.
going to come true.
They
think-
also go ahead.
No.
Well, we predicted that Joe Biden will die at some point, and
That has
And
to
no matter
happen.
what, that's gonna happen.
it's going to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
We're hedging our bets
Fingers
on that.
crossed.
Don't cross your fingers on camera,
Cross
my
your
man.
fingers.
Don't cross your fingers like that. The government loves this podcast. Don't cross your fingers
Oh
like that.
man, I just.
Don't. Please
Oh,
don't.
no.
Please
Oh,
don't,
no.
Illuminati.
Don't.
Oh,
No.
no.
Don't
For the
suggest
audio
it.
listener- For the audio listener. I love you guys so much. I did want to announce something, if you guys don't mind.
Of course.
Wow.
I will be going on Dancing with the Stars next year.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you know who your partner is yet?
No.
God, I hope you get Max.
Anyway,
This is
anything
sweetie.
new coming up for you guys? Anything next up?
Well, it's another day of trying to earn back the $50,000 I lost from you, and just living in the present.
I'm working on a big project. It's just me trying to remember the lyrics to Bobberan by the Beach Boys.
Great.
Not a
Yeah.
tough one to remember. A lot
What'll
of the same
What'll
word
happen
there.
when you remember them?
I'll probably move on and try and remember another song.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
An
That's
internal
awesome.
struggle.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, but I won't listen to the song until I remember it perfectly.
Great.
Yeah.
Dodgers are playing Diamondbacks next Tuesday, and then they're playing the Red Sox the week after. And it is Mookie Betts' bobblehead night. So that's kind of what I'm up to.
Well, I'm excited to maybe work things out with my work husband.
I see some canoodling over there.
We go up and down. It is fire, fire, fire over here.
You know, too large to live, Eric always says. You can make it work.
Too large to live Eric. Got it.
I think it would be fun if we had our characters say goodbye to the loyal listeners and loyal viewers at home.
That would be great.
Great.
That'd be
great,
really
fun.
Great.
Also,
little customized.
just before we go, I just buy my mirrors, and we also have a new brand of makeup coming out where you use the makeup and then you try to find somebody else to use it too, and it's really great. You guys can jump in whenever you're ready. It's $1 million.
You try to find someone else to
Don't do
just
it.
use
Don't
it.
do it.
Huge
Don't do it. Don't do
Absolutely.
it. Don't do it.
It's a huge opportunity.
So you
for
try to
women
get someone
Do
to buy
not
your
do it.
used makeup?
So you try, not necessarily, you're trying to use it and then get somebody to buy it from you. Totally different. And then you're
Awesome.
buying it from somebody else. It's not a
Okay.
pyramid, it's a circle.
Yes, exactly.
The money stays within the circle.
And that's a new show that you're on?
Yes, it's a new TV show I'm on called The Makeup
Did
Circle.
I mix that up?
Oh God. Well,
Who's the murderer there?
Did I mix that up? Anyway, let's take a... No,
Oh,
no,
no,
come back.
no,
No,
he's going
no.
now.
No, he's going
going
into
so
his ghost
early.
kitchen.
He's going
You
right
did
into
it.
his ghost
He's going
kitchen.
to his ghost kitchen. He's gonna make burgers for pizzas. No.
If you go, oh no.
Okay, let's all say goodbye as our characters, and hopefully he'll come back.
And maybe he'll come back to do the last
And
one.
he's...
Yay!
No,
Oh
come back!
no!
Come back!
No!
Goo goo, bye bye.
Bark.
Bakers and vials. Good night.
So long, farewell, Vita thing, goodbye.
You boys are so goodbye.
And one big yikes it all together.
Yikes!
This has been Artist on Artist on Artist on Artist answering the question. Now that's why they call it show business. Good night, Hollywood. Hey, Jeremy, I wanted to talk to you about boy stuff real quick.
Hit me, boy.
So there's a really cool thing that the boys are doing. They're getting on this Patreon.
Oh, I heard about this.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists Patreon. It's this podcast that also has a Patreon, and the boys are just there to kind of be boys.
There's girls there too.
Whoa, what was that feminine voice?
Girls are here. We're talking shopping.
Whoa.
whoa.
Well, I guess it is a pretty inclusive place.
So no matter how you gender identify it, we're happy to have you
Please.
at the Artists on Artists on Artists Patreon.
Come on in. The water's warm. All are welcome.
And if you have a toxic man in your life, show them this, and it might just change them forever.
yeah, if you have a toxic man, they might change forever after watching and subscribing to our Patreon.
Boys, you gotta wrap it up.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Artists on Artists on Artists on Artists is an improvised Hollywood roundtable podcast created, performed, and produced by Kylie Brakeman, Jeremy Colhane, Angela Giortana, and Patrick McDonald. Music is by Gabriel Ponton. The opinions expressed in this podcast do not reflect the opinions of anyone who works on it, not even the performers, because this is an improvised podcast and we're stupid. Full video versions of AOAOAOA are available on YouTube, so please like and subscribe, and leave us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Good night, Hollywood.